In this video, I would like to show you how Scrivito example app looks like. Scrivito example app is actually a full-blown website editor that is provided with every Scrivito out of the box. If you want to have a look what's available there, you just need to open Websites tab once you log into your Scrivito account and choose the website that you've set up. Let's have a look how the default website looks like out of the box. As you can see here, we have a homepage with a big image, with a menu, expandable, with a search, and with some widgets below. Text widgets, image widgets, buttons, gallery, tabbed content, a collection of images. It can be used, for example, to showcase your products or employees, and the blog. Only few blog elements, you can limit them, not to show everything, because the page would be really long. And the testimonials. Testimonial widget you can be used to show what your clients are telling about your product. And the footer, of course. In the top menu, we created few pages that are quite common for startup pages, startup websites. For example, a product page with a call to action, big hero image, features, image gallery, and the plan selector with some prices. About page has, for example, our work divided into different categories. This is working based on tags. Our clients. You can showcase your clients here with the big images, description of your project, a logo. You can of course add jobs. Every single job has a separate page where you can describe all the details and some information why it's worth working with your company. Images, information, contact page with address, email, and of course a contact form. Events and conferences, if you do some, they can either be shown all in one view or you can divide them into topics. The pricing page with some features again, and a widget that shows all the pricing plans that you can choose from. And of course, a table where you can show what's the difference between each plan that you offer. This table can be used for many other reasons as well. A blog, this time not just a selection but all blog posts. But if you're only interested in one of the topics, you can choose business, for example, design. Of course, these tags are configurable. And we also created a page to show all the widgets available. There is plenty of them, and I will be showing it to you one by one in the future videos. This one is only to show you the high-level overview. But I would like to show you quickly also two other homepage variants that we prepared out of the box. There's a homepage with a video behind. As you can see, the stars are moving. Again, some features with images. A video this time, full screen video that is hosted in Scrivito. You can also put movies from YouTube. I will show it in a second. And blog posts, limited to only 2 last blog posts. Another example of a homepage design is very clean, with some features, call to action, and this time a video from YouTube. numbers to showcase how big is your company, for example, and a collection of images showing products. And that's about it. Of course, there is also a search page. Once you put a search term in the search box, you will be presented with a search results on a search result page. Now let's move into the guts, into something more interesting. For now, you may think that this is just a static set of pages, but that's not true. To go into our what you see is what you get editor, you can use two ways. You can either add Scrivito to the URL of the page, and then it will open our Visivig editor. Or another way is to again go to your administration area, and you can use the editing URL, which is again the same what we've done, /Scrivito. And now this opens our editor, the content editor. As you can see, there are two sets of menus, a top bar and a right bar. Let's start from the top bar. Here you have information that you are viewing currently you are viewing a published content. The published content is the publish button is disabled because it's a published content, of course. Then a very important feature, those three buttons are for changing the way you are using the editor. At the moment we are in a preview mode. You can go into edit mode to start editing the difference between the current version and the published content. We'll see it in a second. Then on the right there is more options. First one is to create pages, adding subpages. You can duplicate a page to make it easier to create new content. You can open page properties to configure every page. You can have a share link, a link to share a page. So when the content is not published, you can still send a preview link to your peers so they can have a look before you publish. You can copy or move page, delete. You can manage workflows. There is another video about workflows. I will not go deeper into this topic. You also can have a look at our help, and we also prepared a quick tour that you can have a look at. It shows you the most important features of Scrivito. Next is a search button. You can search information here, search for some page title, or if you can't find something in an editor image but you remember the name, you can search it here. The next button is a hierarchy. It shows you how the current website structure is built. So as you can see, we have here product, then we have about with some subpages as I've shown you. We have pricing, blog, and page widgets with some subpages. As you can see, this is actually exactly what is shown in the top navigation bar. The next thing is a content browser. This is the heart of Scrivito. This is where you can upload all images, where you can see all the page types that are available. As you can see, there are quite a big number of pages that you can create, from standard page through landing page, blog posts, authors for the blog post, event, jobs, and so on. I have shown you briefly all the page types when we went through the top menu a few minutes ago. Next thing is working copies. In here, I only have a published content because I created a fresh copy of website in Scrivito. But when you start working with Scrivito, you will start creating working copies, and we will do it in a second when I will show you how to move around some elements, how to add some widgets to the pages, and so on. You also have a history. Again, this history is clean because we've taken a fresh copy of a website. This is actually this example content, example page that is provided by us in every Scrivito. And we have some notifications. In here, you will see all the errors and warnings that Scrivito detects. For example, when you have a conflict in content because someone else published the same page or even the same widgets that you're trying to publish, and the content is different, then it will notify you to have a look if you should overwrite those changes. Last one here is preview sizes. You can see the homepage in a mobile portrait view, tablet, laptop, desktop, and you can add more here. Your developers can add more here in case you need it. Because Scrivito is a headless CMS, you can, for example, add a kiosk view, a view that will be shown in store on a huge displays. And the last thing that I wanted to show you in the menu is height control. So if you want to have a look how the page looks like exactly without the navigation bars at the top or on the right, you click this button and then you see the page in the full screen. Okay, now let's have a look how to edit the home page, how to add new elements, how to move elements around. So you press the edit button and Scrivito automatically shows you a new copy of the page, which you can edit. So, for example, let's change the title. So instead of "Welcome to your Scrivito example app," we will just put a website based on Scrivito example app. So as you can see, this is all what you see is what you get. Now I can change to a mobile view and see, okay, this is a little bit too long. A title in 3 lines, maybe I don't want that. So what I can do, I can remove example. So this will be website based on Scrivito app. As you can see, the edit works in all preview versions. You don't need to edit the content in the desktop view. You can go straight into mobile view, do a mobile first, and then see how it looks like in other views. The same is with a text widget. As you can see, this was a headline widget. You can also update it. Let's say that you want to make it with a dividing line and a line to left. And here we go. Your title is aligned to left. Or maybe even better, let's try to align everything to the right so it fits the image. A text, again, we can align it to the right. A button, align it to the right. Here you go. And it's already done. The same is here with a text widget. You can just delete the text and it's already saved. As you can see here, Scrivito saves everything as you type. Let's remove anything again and again. Saving, changes saved. So you don't risk that the changes that you're making will be lost in case your browser hangs or crashes. Let's see something more. Okay, we want to change the image. We don't like that one. We click on it and you can see the content browser window opens up with only the images highlighted. Let's say you want to put here a picture of a nice office. Here you go. And yeah, and we're changing the name, new widget. Done. If this is all you wanted to do, you can hit publish and the changes will be live in a matter of seconds. But let's have a look at a little bit more. Let's say that we actually want to have all the images on the left side, not like here, one on the right, one on the left. So what you can do here, you have a column widgets. You move, drag and drop. Here you go. The image is already on the left. 1, 2, 3. The text is already on the right and you're done. No forms to fill. Nothing that is any sophisticated. And again, let's have a look if this looks good on the mobile. If this is what you want to achieve. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. So we go back to a desktop view. And now We'll not get deep into all widgets in this video because this is just a high-level overview. Let's, for example, also go to another page to show you that this is also really easy to move around when you're doing changes, and that you are not limited to changes in just the one page. We are going to About, Our Clients, and here we go. Let's add a new widget. Let's say that we want to add here a divider line, then columns with 4 columns, or maybe 2 smaller and 2 bigger. You can of course change it as you like. It's all based on 12 columns. And now you can really easily add widgets inside it. You can say that we will add 4 images, 2 small and 2 big ones. Here you go. You see how quickly it goes? True. A man, a woman, and a logo. Here we go, and it's done. It's really, really straightforward. And now let's have a look at the preview version. Now we want to see how it will look like without all those little buttons, because this actually makes the page looks a bit different. So if you want to have a look how it looks like when it's live, you hit preview button. Once you hit the preview button, Scrivito renders the page without all the controls. So this is how the website will look like once you launch it, once you publish your changes. Let's check if a mobile view is fine. Yeah, looks good. How about tablet? Fine. And again, we go back to desktop. And one last thing that I wanted to show you today, or maybe 2, because we still want to publish the changes. I want to show you how to make your changes live. So we are in a preview mode, but let's say that we've done the changes a few days ago, and we want to make sure that the changes that we wanted to do are right, but we don't want to open 2 windows and compare every element. So the Scrivito has a changes option. You can hit it and it will show you what changes were done when it's compared to the live version. So you don't need to compare word by word. You can just come here and it will tell you everything what changed. So we can see that the text was changed, that the alignment was changed, that we've moved something from side to side, and so on. So we can really easily check if everything is fine. Also here, you see, all elements that we've added are marked with a green icon with a plus. So it's really straightforward to see what changes were introduced, are introduced in your working copy in comparison to the live version. And that's it. We are happy with the changes. So we hit a publish button, and then before the changes go live, it again tells you what was changed. This is not a detailed grained view. It only tells you what pages were altered, and if a page was deleted or added, it will also show you deleted pages with a red minus and added pages with a green plus. So we've only edited pages, so we have pluses and minuses, and we hit publish. Again, it tells you that this can be really easily undone if something is wrong. So you can revert to the previous version with just a few clicks in case you notice that there is an error once your page is live. But now we publish. It takes a few seconds. The changes are propagated to all the servers in the CDN. And now we go back to our administration area, and what we do is we open the page in a live view, so without Scrivito added at the end. And here we go. everything that we've done is here. The text is on the right, it's changed as we change it. The images are on the left and the text is on the right. And let's have a look if there are all the changes in the client's page. Here we go. The divider line is here and all the pictures that we've added are also here. That's it. So thank you very much. As you can see, a Scrivito editor is really straightforward. It's very easy. It's all what you see is what you get. It's drag and drop and it saves your changes automatically. You can really easily compare the version that you're working on with a live version. You can publish and immediately check how the final page looks like.